Welcome to this week's edition of the American Veteran Show. Thank you so much for joining us. And remember to visit our partners and sponsors page at AmericanVeteranShow.com. Like-minded businesses, veteran-owned businesses, and what a perfect way to get an update on the Veteran Business Network than Marine Marcotter. He is the president and founder of MLH Services. I'm going to call you friend of the program, man.
Yes, thank you.
The Veteran Business Network. I've talked about this. You've got your commercial running in the Veteran Show here every week. Give us an update, because we saw each other about 3 months ago, and the website was just in its final stages. And is it up?
Yes, it's up and it's out, published and operating full steam. You know, since the last time we did it, what we did is we refocused it. So instead of a general website, a specific website to help veteran businesses make money, so that we gave them a revenue opportunity by, exchanging services and products amongst themselves. And so, yeah, since you and I chatted before, this whole thing has been revamped, reworked, and relaunched. So now it's up and running. People are signing up like crazy. In fact, I signed you up.
I appreciate that very much. I guess I'll have to log on. Best website is, what is it?
The best website is the VBN.us. You can get there, of course, through veteransbusinessnetwork.com, but it's a little easier if you do it the VBN.us.
Mark Hodder is with MLH Services. You are a Vietnam veteran. I hope you had all the respect come to you last week for Veterans Day, and I'm so glad that we had a meeting here in the station a bit earlier, and I wanted to get the update as to where the Veteran Business Network is. So here's what: if you are a veteran business owner, or if you'd like to give your business to a veteran-owned business, this is where I want you to really hear what Mark is going to say. When we first talked about the VBN on the American Veteran Show, I think in season 1, Mark, there was this, wait a minute, we also need to get veteran-owned businesses doing business with each other. And that is kind of the genesis for this new pointed VBN site.
That's correct. That's correct. Now, also, Stephan, we encourage not only just the owners of businesses, but also veteran managers of business. So, if you manage FedEx, then we'd let you in. Gotcha. So happens FedEx actually owned by a veteran too.
Yeah, that's a pretty decent sized company, obviously.
Fair.
Globally. How many veteran owned businesses are there in Colorado?
In Colorado, there are 44,000. There's 1.3 million in this country. So, it's, actually, there's so many great statistics about veteran owned businesses. They last longer. They are more successful. They have longer tenure to them. They'll be better payers of their bills. They'll have higher credit ratings. They'll have better staffs. With the concept of duty and honor, it gets imparted into their business stuff. And a lot of entrepreneurs, when you see veteran-owned businesses, they almost always start out small, which is one of the things we want to do to help them grow. I remember last time we chatted, we talked about everybody was concerned about a veteran being employed. And we said, okay, well, how's the best way to get somebody employed? Well, grow your business enough so you have to hire a veteran. You grow your business enough so you have to hire a veteran. There's nothing that growth in a business can't cover.
As the president and founder of MLH Services, they have done incredible stuff for Mountain Time Media, our documentary company, our film posters. They've done presentations, and they've helped us with distributing Acronym, the Cross-Generational Battle with PTSD, that DVD. The fact of the matter is, we are looking at a lot of people coming out of Iraq and Afghanistan, their service. They're going to be transitioning into civilian life. Is there data anecdotally, do you think that this wave of veterans from Iraq and Afghanistan, will they be the next people to come and start new businesses and be the new veteran-owned business owners? You know what I mean?
They are. As you look at them coming out, what you see is that they're looking for something to do. And to be perfectly honest, they're not real good employees for First Bank of Colorado. They like to have things a certain way. They like to do things very disciplined in a certain way, and they feel much more comfortable giving themselves orders than taking orders. So that transition group is a very, very large group. They either A, have an opportunity to go to school, and there are a lot of Gold Star schools in Colorado, actually, that will help them get the education they need. And then there are a lot of organizations that are informationally driven toward helping them start their own businesses. If they come to our site, they'll see some of those resources available to them.
The VBN.us is the best way. There's also a link on our partners and sponsors page at AmericanVeteranShow.com. Again, Mark Hodder, our guest, friend of the program, and this guy is the real deal. And, you know, you had said something in the meeting that we had a few moments ago that, you know, if Harry has to buy Staples, why not have Harry buy Staples from Bill, who sells Staples, instead of, as you said, go to Staples? No offense to that big corporation, but that's what you're trying to do here.
Exactly. Yeah. When, you know, you find a listing of things that I need and I buy, and then you find the listing of those people that sell those things that I need. And it's just like a little community. If you think of it as a small town, like years ago when there were small towns, everybody in the small town did business with each other.
Sustaining each other.
Exactly. So the hardware store bought from the cupcake lady for, you know, their daily cupcakes. And that's just the concept of how the network works. And once you find that you have other people in your community that are trying to do the same things as you have an infinity that allows you to really exchange revenue opportunities.
As we wrap up, give me first or second thought that comes in your mind about, anecdotally, a veteran-owned business succeeding within the VBN, because I know you've had success stories. Otherwise, we wouldn't even be talking.
Oh, of course. Well, you know, the local company called the Honor Bell, which is, in fact, an organization who does wonderful work at funerals for veterans. They will go out and ring a beautiful bell at the service, and it's very, very heartwarming, and it's quite a charitable act. Well, those people, we actually are now doing business between MLH Services and them. So all of the printing needs that they have, and all of the banner needs, and all those support materials that they need, they're getting from us. We in turn are introducing them to people around the state where the bell can be used and sponsored, like the Pikes Peak Rodeo. So, you know, there's an exchange there that benefited both companies. And in fact, when you go to the VBN.us, you'll see their page, which is really nicely done. So everybody sort of gets a mini website when they go and sign up for the VBN.us.
And I know a lot of people, they feel like, well, you know what? I can visit a website, but I think I'm better off if I have that one-on-one connection. I mean, you're an email away.
Correct.
I mean, and that's what I like about the way you do business. And I've seen you and your son Craig and your great business in Lakewood. I guess we'll visit again, obviously, but final parting words to somebody who's thinking, you know what, gosh, I am that veteran-owned business. And until now, I really didn't think that there was a way to do business with another veteran-owned business. Here's your opportunity.
Well, I think the biggest thing I can leave people with is that it's free. There's no cost whatsoever, okay, to either veteran service organizations or veteran-owned businesses. There's no upcharge. There's no cross-selling. There's no
sneaky fine print.
Come on there and we'll sell you something else. It's free for all of the services. There are no upgraded premium services. It is premium from the word go, and it is free. How's that for a final word?
That's a pretty good final word. Mark Hodder, United States Marine Corps, Vietnam veteran, and the owner of MLH Services. And he's giving back through the Veteran Business Network, thevbn.us. Until the next visit, my man.
It won't be long as it was this time. Thank you.
We'll be back with more on this week's edition of the American Veteran Show straight ahead here on 7. Check us out, AmericanVeteranShow.com.